We live in a world obsessed with the external. Perfect selfies, expensive clothes, fast cars, flawless skin. But ask yourself, have you ever met someone who wasn't necessarily the best-looking person in the room, yet everyone was drawn to them? There's a word for that, magnetism. And it doesn't come from appearance. It comes from within. The most attractive people don't just look good. They feel good. They radiate presence, purpose, and power without trying. Their habits, their mindset, their discipline, all make them stand out. Quietly, but powerfully. This isn't about manipulation. This is about evolution. In this video, we'll explore 9 powerful habits rooted in Stoic wisdom and personal growth that can make you naturally magnetic. Each one will challenge you, but each one will change you. Let's begin. Habit 1. Emotional control. Imagine this. Someone insults you in public. Maybe they raise their voice, or mock you on social media. Most people react instantly, defensive, angry, or aggressive. But you pause. You breathe. You respond, not with emotion, but with intention. That's power. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Emotional control isn't suppression. It's command. It's the ability to stand firm while others fall apart. It's the grace to stay calm when chaos erupts. In fact, according to psychological research, people with high emotional regulation are more likely to succeed in leadership, relationships, and personal development. Why? Because when your emotions don't control you, you become the rare one, the stable one, the one others admire and lean on. Want to be attractive? Don't just build muscles. Build composure. Train yourself daily. Meditate for 5 minutes. Practice responding slowly in heated conversations. Journal your emotional triggers. Learn the art of letting go. You become magnetic when you remain calm in the storm others fear. Habit 2. Deep presence. You've felt it before. You're talking to someone, and it's like you're the only person in the world. They're not checking their phone. They're not scanning the room. They're not planning what to say next. They are here, with you, fully. That's presence. And it's rare, which makes it irresistible. The Stoics believed in what we now call mindfulness, living in this moment, not the next. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." Most people's attention is split. Their minds jump between past regrets and future worries. But presence is power. It signals, I am grounded. I am in control. I see you. You don't need charm when you have presence. It's felt instantly. Here's how to cultivate it. Practice one-task focus. Eat without your phone. Walk without music. When someone speaks, make eye contact and really listen. Use the pause and breathe rule before responding. Learn to enjoy silence. Your presence lives in it. Presence builds trust. Presence builds connection. And nothing is more attractive than someone who makes you feel seen. Habit 3. Unshakable self-discipline. You wake up at 5 a.m. to train. You say no to distractions. You delay gratification. Not because it's easy, but because it builds you. That's discipline. And that's magnetic. People crave structure, yet so few live by it. The disciplined man or woman stands out, not because they preach, but because they live by principles, consistently. The Stoics viewed discipline as a core virtue. To them, the highest freedom came through self-mastery. Seneca once said, "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." Ask yourself, do you keep promises to yourself? Do you do what needs to be done, even when it's inconvenient? Do your daily actions align with your vision? Attraction begins with internal order. Here's how to build it. Set a daily routine. Stick to it for 30 days. Start with small disciplines, cold showers, journaling, reading. Eliminate one vice, just one, and see how your energy shifts. Track your habits. Progress builds momentum. You don't attract by force. You attract by living with direction. Habit 4. Purposeful silence. Not every silence needs to be filled. Not every thought needs to be spoken. The Stoics revered silence, because silence creates space for thinking, for feeling, for understanding. Today, most people talk to fill the void. But attractive people speak with intent, not noise. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we may listen more and speak less." Here's the paradox. The less you speak, the more people lean in when you do. Silence signals confidence. It shows you're not afraid of emptiness. You're not desperate to impress. And when you do speak, it's with weight, precision, and depth. In your next conversation, say 30% less than usual. Observe more than you explain. Replace reaction with reflection. Learn to be silent in discomfort. It's where your edge grows. Purposeful silence doesn't create distance, it creates gravity. Habit 5. Consistency over intensity. Everyone wants to make a big splash, but very few are willing to show up every single day when no one is watching. We live in a culture that praises intensity, burnout workouts, all-night study sessions, instant transformation. But attraction, influence, character, they are built through consistency. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, wrote in his journal, "Not for show, not for praise, but to build himself daily." He said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Anyone can show up once. Few have the discipline to show up repeatedly, especially when motivation disappears. Consistency is what separates the committed from the casual. And that consistency, it builds trust. Trust in yourself, because you know you can rely on your word. Trust from others, because they know you're stable, dependable, grounded. That reliability is rare, and therefore attractive. Here's how to cultivate it. Start small. A 10-minute walk every day is better than a 1-hour walk once a month. Choose systems over goals. Focus on the process, not just the finish line. Forgive missed days, but never miss twice. Stack your habits into routines: morning, evening, work, fitness. Consistency isn't glamorous, but it's powerful. It builds momentum, character, and respect, and those qualities never go out of style. Habit 6. Uncompromising self-respect. Let me ask you something powerful. How do you treat yourself when no one's watching? Do you keep your promises to yourself? Do you set boundaries, or let people walk over you? Do you value your own time, your energy, your peace? The way you treat yourself teaches the world how to treat you. The Stoics taught that your inner life is sacred territory. You are the guardian of your mind, your emotions, your dignity. Epictetus put it simply: know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. Self-respect isn't loud. It doesn't seek validation. It doesn't need applause. It's quiet, subtle, radiant. You see it when someone walks away from toxic people without explanation, chooses quality over quantity, in relationships, in habits, in goals, upholds their values even when it's inconvenient. Here's how to build self-respect. Set personal standards. Write them down. Live by them. Learn to say no without guilt. Avoid gossip, laziness, and environments that drain you. Remove the need to be liked by everyone. Attractive people don't try to impress everyone. They impress themselves first. And that energy, it's undeniable. 7. Inner stillness in a noisy world. Think of a candle flame in a dark room. Still, steady, calm. Now imagine that same candle in the wind, flickering, chaotic, unstable. That's how most people live, tossed around by every tweet, every comment, every emotion, every news cycle. But you train for stillness. Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic thinker, wrote, "Stillness is the key." And it is. Stillness doesn't mean inaction. It means clarity in the storm. Peace amid pressure. Control without control. The Stoics practiced stillness daily. Morning journaling, meditation, long walks, deliberate solitude. Stillness lets you listen to your deeper thoughts, not just your louder ones. It lets you respond, not react. And in that calm, people feel safe around you. Stillness creates presence. It builds gravity. It makes people stop and ask, why does this person feel so grounded? Try this. Start each day with 10 minutes of silence. No phone, no music. Go for walks without headphones. Ask yourself, daily, what noise can I remove from my life? Inner stillness is strength. And strength is attractive. Habit 8. Humble confidence. Confidence is attractive. But arrogance? That's insecurity in disguise. The most magnetic people you'll ever meet carry a special balance. They know their worth, but they don't need to shout it. They're proud, but not prideful. They walk tall, but don't look down on others. That's humble confidence. And it's one of the rarest combinations in the world. Seneca once warned, "A wise man is satisfied with himself, but not proud of himself." Confidence says, "I can handle this." Humility says, "And I still have more to learn." This energy is attractive because it's real. It's not performance. It's peace. Here's how to embody it. Let your results speak for themselves. Don't brag, build. Give credit to others without shrinking yourself. Acknowledge your flaws without over-explaining them. Ask questions more than you offer opinions. People are drawn to those who don't need to dominate, but still lead. Who don't need to prove, but still shine. Be that person. 9. Relentless growth mindset. And finally, the most attractive habit of all, the hunger to evolve. To become 1% better every single day. To ask, how can I improve? Instead of, why am I not enough? The Stoics were not static men. They believed in progress over perfection. Every night, Marcus Aurelius reviewed his day, his actions, emotions, errors. Not to punish himself, but to improve. To sharpen his character. Growth is magnetic because it shows drive. It shows you're not afraid of your imperfections. You're committed to overcoming them. Here's how to live it. Read daily. 1 page. 1 paragraph. But something. Journal every night. What did I learn? Where did I slip? Surround yourself with people who challenge you, not comfort you. Seek feedback and use it as fuel. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be progressing. People are drawn to the energy of movement, of purpose, of personal evolution. Be someone in motion, and you'll naturally attract others on the same path. Let's reflect. You've just learned 9 powerful habits that aren't about faking attraction. They're about becoming someone worth being drawn to. Emotional control, deep presence, self-discipline, purposeful silence, consistency, self-respect, inner stillness, humble confidence, growth mindset. These habits are rare, but they are learnable, trainable, and life-changing. So start with 1. Live it. Then stack another. In a world chasing attention, be the one who earns respect. In a world full of noise, become a signal. In a world of copies, become the original.